One time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steven again, once again, making another video. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Time to close.
Pop it.
Yep. And my topic tonight, well, this morning actually, is, again, this is going to be strictly about Xanax. Okay, and the purpose for using Xanax. A benzodiazepine. Okay, proper way to say it. Okay, they have different strengths. Okay, we start out, they have strengths of 0.25 milligrams, 0.5 milligrams of half milligram, which is equivalent to a half milligram. They have 1 milligrams, and they have, got 2 milligram bars, and they now have a 3 milligrams, which is one time release per day. Just take it one time a day, but the other ones below that, you take those ones as needed for panic attacks, okay, or as directed by your doctor. Most of the time, you take it 3 to 4 times a day, okay, around the clock, of course. So it depends on your diagnosis. All the benzos in that family related to Xanax, which Valium, Xanax are all the same most of the time. Xanax is really good for stress. It's short acting though. It enters the body, and once it enters the body, it's out of the body pretty quickly. So that's why you take it around the clock. The higher doses, like 2 milligrams, or the higher milligrams is harder to get off of once you get on the higher milligrams. So it's advisory to know what you're doing when you're taking Xanax. Because when you're taking Xanax, you start with the lowest dose, 0.25, let's say, and then you get used to that, and then you go 0.5. So you can get a peach of 0.5 and break that right in half. And it makes a 0.25 milligrams, what I started with when I first started it. Many years I've been on it. That's how I started. Well, actually, I started another way, but I think I already told you that. I started Knott's Berry Farm. This girl, Donna, she got me hooked on it because, well, she knew what was best for me. Okay, she's not a doctor, but she knows me like a book. Okay. Because she had the same problem, and she was on Xanax, very expensive stuff. I mean, she was on the regular brand Xanax. Okay. The only thing is, well, she was embarrassed because she was disabled. Okay. And she had to be put on anxiety medication for agoraphobia. So she had very severe panic attacks. And she said, "Steven, listen to me." I said, "Yes, Donna." She says, "You're having dizziness and you're not even on the ride." I said, "I know that." She said, "You're nervous about getting on a ride?" I said, "Maybe." She goes, "You haven't even been on a ride yet and you're nervous. You said you're dizzy or whatever. That could be blood pressure." I said, "Yeah, it could be." And she goes, "Take one of these." So I said, "What is that thing? What is that?" And she goes, "This is called Xanax." So naturally I took it. It worked. Miracle. So I was no problem on the rides after a while, and you're riding it. Just sluggish, smooth, tired at first, and she was really tired. God, she was dragging. I said, "Donna, come on, catch her with me. You're younger than me. A couple years younger than me." Anyway, she goes, I'm coming, Steven." And then Nash and my ex were going, "Geez, you guys are slow. What's going on there?" I said, "Oh, nothing. She's just tired. Waiting till the baby's wearing her out." So, Daniel. Anyway, and the basic thing about Xanax is a benzodiazepine. With that, you got to be careful. Consult with your doctor because it's a minor tranquilizer. It's not major tranquilizer. It's nothing like Thorazine, Mellaril, stuff like that. it's better than all your Ambiens, I think. Ambien, take CR, Ambien, that stuff like that. Okay, makes you sleepy, of course, for 8 hours. You got to get not just 4 hours of sleep like Eminem did. Okay, you got to take it a full night's rest. Got to get 8 hours sleep, not just 4 hours when you take Ambien. You can get addicted to just about any kind of sleeping pill if you use it all the time. That's a different story. That's not a benzo, okay? You got to understand when somebody says Ambien is related to Xanax, it's not. They're different. Anxiolytic, okay? Klonopin's related to Xanax, okay? So is Xerax. Valium, okay? Halcium's also no sleep aid. That's different, okay? When you stick with Xanax, stick to your guns. Take that one as directed. Make sure you know what you're putting in your body. Check with your pharmacist. Check with your doctor. Space your medication apart, naturally. Know what you're doing. And get regular blood tests. And if you take pain pills, don't take, well, not recommended. Don't take them at the same time taking Xanax. See, take Percocets and Xanax together. Not a good idea. I mean, people do it though. But, well, I mean, if you can handle it, that's. I mean, so far, of course, a pharmacist is not going to tell you to take both of them together. But you can. But I'm just saying, it's not recommended. But I mean, it's no different than anything else. But hell, smoking weed's the same damn thing. So it does just calm your nerves and stuff. So it's just a different kind of a high thing. Well, see, Xanax gives you that feeling of, good feeling. It makes, gives you like a high feeling, sort of, relaxation, sort of like being hypnotized in a way, but it gives you, it hits the GABA, okay? This time I will say it right. GABA. Neurotransmitter receptors in the brain, okay? That's what I meant to say last time when I said GAB was GABA. That's what it is. The neurotransmitters in the brain that it consults. It also helps seizures too. And Klonopin is one of your favorites. It helps seizures. Valium is one of your favorites. You use a lot of Valium. Use Valium for emergencies for seizures that don't stop. You just keep on going and going, and then they finally get you adjusted, and then they stick you on the medication like phenobarbital or Dilantin, later on for further follow-ups because the Valium gets addictive. And they try not to keep you on the Valium too long. But if they have to, they will give you what you want on the Valium. The doctors try to shy away from giving you Valium or Xanax and analytics because it sounds like a nasty name, a street name for a drug dealer. Okay, which is not a bad drug because it's not that bad. Because unless you take a whole bunch of them, you know what I'm saying, all the time. I mean, it's not gonna kill you. Any more than weed's gonna kill you. I mean, what's really bad for you, I'll be honest with you, is like taking fentanyl. That's a painkiller, very, very potent painkiller. It's 100 sometimes stronger than morphine. That stuff is. Anyway, back to the benzos. Sedative, okay? Okay, you will eventually get a tolerance to your benzo. I guarantee it. You will see an increase in your benzo. The doctor might ask you how it's working. You tell him, well, it's not working the same. They'll up your dose about a point. Let's say you're on 0.5 one day. You see your doctor. The doctor says, well, I'm going to put you on 0.75 a trick. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to take the half. You're going to take that 0.5, and you're going to take in that a half. Okay, to get the point, the extra point, right? It's not quite. It's only 3/4, so it's going to be almost 1 milligram. Or he might jack you up to a 1 milligram. Okay, when you're coming off the benzos, they do the reverse. The cycle comes down from the 2. It takes a long time to get off the benzos, by the way. I mean, don't kid yourself. I've heard, well, I don't like to really give too much education about this situation, but I do like to give education on this. Just put it this way. Getting off a benzo after many years, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to any people out there on Facebook. I'm going to tell you the truth. Honest to God truth. Okay? Even though, because there's lawsuits on Prozac. There's lawsuits on Zoloft because the suicidal rate's up. There's lawsuits on Wellbutrin. There's lawsuits on all the antidepressants that are supposed to help depression, that cause depression, and cause to blow your brains up. I mean, they cause death. They'll cause you to do crazy stuff or hurt somebody else. But Xanax has never caused that. Never proven to cause any of that stuff. Ambien has caused a lot of accidents. Proven. Sleep aids. You don't know what you're doing in your sleep. You sleepwalk, jump curbs, get tickets you wouldn't even know about. Tickets you don't know about. That's a funny one. But seriously, I've heard of some horror stories about that. Trying, fixing food when you're sleeping. It's kind of funny in a way, but I mean, I hate to be laughing, but it is true. But making a hot dog or something like that, or who knows what. You wake up with something in your mouth. What the hell did this come from? But Xanax, though, is a great drug, but it works in a great way. But, okay, the effects getting off Xanax. Now, that's what I'm going to get to right now. I've heard doctors said, they don't like saying too often, try getting off Xanax. It's worse getting off than getting off heroin. Okay. The withdrawal effects are a lot worse than heroin. You have a better chance of getting off heroin. I'm talking about pure heroin. I'm not talking about Oxycontin. I'm talking about heroin. You have a better chance of getting off heroin than you do take that back. Strike that from the record. You have a better chance of getting off Xanax. Getting mixed up for a second. Than you do heroin or Oxycontin. That gets you both ways. You can say it that way. Okay? Because you get shaky, you get nervous, you get sweaty, and not only that, if you miss the dose long enough, and you've been taking it for, like, let's say 8 or 10 years, 17 years, okay, 17.5 years. That's a long time, guys, right? Your brain don't know nothing. It's trying to get back to normal. There's no freaking way you're going to get back to normal. Hell no. Not even the first 2 years. If you've only been taking it 2 years, that's a long time. Now imagine being longer, 17 years? Give me a break. It's like a lifelong thing, almost. That's half your life. Half most people's life. Half of most people's life, Okay, but the bottom line is, you will have a seizure. Then they'll put you on an anxiolytic too. The other one, Valium, which is quick acting, faster. Okay, until you get back down to normal status. Then put you right back on your Xanax. The psychiatrist will come in and reevaluate you, say, why you quit this, what is going on, and evaluate you. Might give you an antidepressant to go along with the Effexor. That's another one they give you. Effexor. Yeah, like that really helps. Been down that road. Yeah, right. Serotonin reuptake. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to go close with enough about the Xanax and everything. I know Dr. Mike, he looks down on that and he says it's a nasty drug, but really, the only thing nasty about it is if you abuse it. Folks, Don't be fooled by the doctors. Don't be fooled by the people that criticize Xanax and analytics drugs. Okay? Go with your body's instincts. Don't go with what the doctor, always what every doctor would tell you that's, that's bad for you. I mean, because the doctor can come in and say, well, a cigarette's bad for you. I mean, lollipops are bad for you. This is bad for you. Alcohol is bad for you. I mean, if you're not taking the Xanax, you'd probably be drinking anyway. And that's worse. So just don't drink with it. That's all I have to say. Drinking alcohol would intensify the effect or decrease the effect. It's in the book. But mostly intensifies the effect. But anyway, that's enough about the Xanax for now. I can go on and on more about it. But I'm going to go ahead and close right now with a have a good day and whatever. And take your medication on time. Consult with the physician if you have any further questions. And that's it. Folks, have a great day. God bless each and every person.